Hi. um, I hope your week is going well. We are starting off on Tuesday. Just got in my morning workout, and I was having some thoughts about challenges, and I stubbed my toe yesterday and it's all bruised now, and so that's a little bit of a challenge what I'm doing right, but I'm just being more mindful. Like, watch where I'm stepping, right? More mindful about my body placement. When my workout is more challenging, I'm more mindful about my form and positions and making sure that my body is not overcompensating in the wrong way. And I think these are really good things to use also in just daily life. Not just your physical form, but your mental form and your thought processes and decision making. You want to make sure, just because something is pulling you in one direction, that you're not overcompensating by not thinking things through, or thinking, I just don't want to deal with this, I'm going to do it this way. And I mean, yeah, we all need to have downtime. It's not about go, go, go. I don't mean like that. I mean like, just be aware of the decisions you're making. I have been through so many different challenges in life so far. Just from one extreme to another. We all have things that we're like, oh God, I was dumb back then. In your early 20s, and for those of you who've made it past, and those of you who haven't, no judgment here. Okay, you do your thing, but you look back and you just think, what? That's the whole point, right? We learn, but we're always learning. You don't ever get to a point where that stops. So I think this is why putting a lot of time and effort into health and fitness feels so beneficial for me, because I have children and I'm focusing on their learning, and there's not a lot of time. I don't feel I have a lot of time to work on my growth and my learning, right? Because they're going through so many vital stages that need my influence and, my husband's influence, and it's very important. And so this gives me the opportunity to say, wait a minute, this is where I can grow. This is where I can learn. So if you're struggling, or I think a lot of people, what we do is we have in the back of our mind, okay, I'm going to start taking walks, right? Or I'm going to start cutting out fast food, or I'm going to start eating fruit every day, or, not eating chips, or whatever it is. We all have those things. And then you do it sometimes, and then sometimes you don't. You kind of wave back and forth, and you come up with new ideas. This is a process we all go through. In our society, we all live this way. There's no one that is perfect, and no one is wrong. You're not. I mean, we all do it. So if you struggle, or if you have ideas about exercise that might work, and the key here is to just do something, right? Don't spend like 3 hours looking up on Google the best way to go about all this and get this big game plan, and then feel like, okay, I have this game plan and this is what I'm going to do. And none of that matters if you don't ever do it. Your preparation, it's great, but that's why I definitely recommend a program that has a lot of the preparation done for you, so you aren't having to set up the system. It's already set up for you, and you can just step in and say, play, push play. Or, okay, what do I eat? Look here, everything is listed for me. When, what times of the day, does it matter? Yes, it does matter, and it's all laid out for you. So that is, I feel, a big reason I am so successful with this program, because everything is set out for you. The success rate with this, like anyone who decides that they want this and you're willing to stick with it, because you have to stick with it. If you're ready to stick with it, then you're going to have great results. But first step, number one, get it going, right? Get it started. What do you need? Get all that laid out. Number 2, press play. Doesn't matter if you have sweats and a crop top for workout clothes. Just start. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have fancy workout gear. None of that is going to matter, okay, until you start. So just start with whatever you have. I didn't have workout gear. I didn't have weights. I had nothing when I started, but I found a way to do it. Because if you want it, you will find a way, right? So just start. Step 3, pay attention to your body, pay attention to, your form, very important, and make sure your nutrition coincides, right? It's great to work out and everything, it makes you feel good, but if you're going to Mickey D's 3 times a day, this is not doing you any good. I mean, for how hard you have to work, give yourself something to see, right? Don't kill all that work with all this nasty. And then make sure that you give yourself a lot of love and really be proud of yourself for your hard work. You deserve it because it is hard. It's hard. Changes are hard, especially when, we like to just go along and just be like, whoa, changes are coming at me and I'm going to go along with it. I think that's why we shy away from making those changes ourselves because it's so hard, right? If something's coming at you, you just deal with it as it comes. Why would you do that on purpose? It's so good, though. It's so good for you to be uncomfortable. It really is. Being uncomfortable is where most of your growth happens. So it's good for you to get into not a habit, but you want to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You want to get used to change. You want to, the second you start feeling comfortable, what can we do here to change it up a little bit? We are capable of so much. We really are. Wow. We are. We are a big deal. You are a big deal. You really are. So let yourself have that. Give yourself that. Let yourself feel good. Give yourself the opportunity to be a big deal. You deserve it. So just some thoughts on this Tuesday. I definitely want to get my crew. I'm working on getting a tribe going of some strong women who want to get into the fitness and nutrition world with me. I'm looking for people who are ready to make changes for themselves. There's no pill, like I said. There's no automatic thing. It's not just going to happen. Where you just sit on the couch and do your normal thing and wow, all these magical things happen. That's not how it works. So I just want you to be ready to give yourself this attention and work for it, right? Doesn't take a lot of time, 30 minutes a day. It's not a lot of effort, but just be willing to say, hey, okay, I'm ready to put some attention towards this. So that's what I'm saying. Get a hold of me. If you want to do this with me, I would love the opportunity to give you what I have and what I am seeing and just to feel good about yourself. And then we can be this strong group together where we can make things happen and then even take it further. And I'd love to share more information about that with you. But you need to get a hold of me first so we can talk about it. So please do. Have a great rest of your day.